When DC first came to AKA, I remember we had a really hard session on Friday. It was like a Friday. And I didn't know him. Bob knew him. He was obviously an Olympic wrestler, and they were bringing these wrestlers in. And it was a really hard session, and he literally, it like killed him. Like he had to go to the hospital. And we didn't know. We went to Nickelback that night. And we had backstage passes, and we were hanging out.
That's embarrassing. Right?
Sorry to hear
Cut
that.
that out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nickelback.
Yeah. And we were
You got your money back from that fight. To hell with Nickelback.
Yeah, Zinkins were friends with Chad and Mike, and we went to Nickelback, and the only person that didn't show up was DC. And we're like, where's DC? And he was in the hospital because he literally pushed himself so hard that he was completely dehydrated and had to go to the hospital to basically get revived. And he had a fight within, I think, 2 or 3 weeks from that point. And DC finally showed up to the concert, and we were giving him the hardest time, and he was so embarrassed, and like he was so like shy about it. But like that's a credible thing, right? When you push yourself in training to a point of having to go to the hospital, that says a lot about your character, because that's not a fight. That's not a championship fight. That's not a fight for $10,000. That's not a fight for $1,000. That's training, and he pushed himself that hard. But that was the only time I ever begged Bob Cook not to let someone fight on the team. And we went back and forth. And Daniel to this day remembers this because he talked about it with me last time I saw him.
Daniel
Cormier. And he
Pewter, whatever.
No, he appreciated the fact that I was going to bat for him not to fight because I didn't think he was ready. But I remember Bob Cook was like, Mike, don't worry. He's an Olympic athlete. He's going to suck it up. He'll be fine. And I was like, no, he won't. He's at the hospital. He's like 2 weeks away from a fight. And, we're a cardio team. We're a conditioning team. So, but he won. He won and he fought. And from that point till now, he can do no wrong in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like, this is a guy who, that was it for me.
So tell us another prediction where you were wrong.
Another prediction?
Yeah, like you predicted he wouldn't win that fight.
Yeah, well,
wow.
I didn't.
Sorry, Daniel Cormier.
I guess I did predict he wouldn't win the fight, but either way, I predicted he shouldn't have fought. That was the point. But he fought anyway, and he fought good, and he won the fight, and he won every fight since then, and except one. So that shows you the caliber of him as an individual and a fighter and a competitor. He, even out of shape, even when he has everything stacked against him, he has that something inside of him that's not cardio, that's not conditioning, that's not talent that he can pull from.
It's heart.
And it's
the
heart.
Proverbial
and he can,
eye of the tiger.
Yeah, and he can get through the fight.